Welcome to Arc Dev Labs. It's good to see you.
Hello everyone, so today we will see what is Git Bash. So I am not here to tell you about what is command prompts, okay? I am especially here to tell about what is Git Bash, how to use it, okay? How developers use it, how many commands in this, and which command is necessary, which command is very important for developers, right? I am also going to create a server using this Git Bash, and I am also going to create a full stack complete front end and back end using this Git Bash only, no any editor. Okay, so I am also tell you basic commands, advanced commands, and everything. Just stay with me, and I think it's a 3 hour long video, so stay tuned. In this video you will know new things, you will know how to write code in this directly from your terminal. And in this video I will also cover GitHub, to push code on GitHub. Okay, there is use of Git. So let's start. So basically before landing to Git Bash, there is a question in your mind that why Git Bash only. Okay, so the answer is most developers use Linux and Mac OS commands. So Git Bash brings Unix command plus Git into Windows, right? So basically in Windows we have seen command prompt and PowerShell. So as I can see you in command prompt, if we see, okay, let's clear it. Okay, so as you can see, clear is not a command in this, right? Okay, so as you can see that clear is not a command in this, right? Okay, as you can see that. Okay, see, let's go to help. Okay, in help, as you can see that there are many commands to use it, but today is the topic Git Bash. I'm just telling you, like if we want to see, okay, let's change, let's mpdir make directory. Okay, so we can also see that the syntax command is incorrect. There is no mkdir command in this. Why I am telling you this? Because mkdir is a command in Git Bash, right? Okay, so if I write directly, so there will be many directories, there will be many such files and such subdirectories that are present in system folder is coming in front of me. Okay, so it is not my work to tell about what is command prompt. I am going back to my Git Bash. So before starting Git Bash, first see what is this? Raghu, RSDHU. Raghu is the username, right? Raghu is the username. Okay. This as the rate symbol is what we can see that this as the rate symbol is and Lenovo. This is a machine. Okay. This is your computer name, right? This minGW is directory, not directory, it's environment. Okay. Let's Git Bash environment, right? And this symbol is, so this symbol means that is a home. Okay, let's see if I put this command cd spacebar slash and enter. So I went to the root there. Okay, I went to the root means if there is a city, then city is the topmost level. So if we do cd spacebar slash, then we reach at the top of the system, from where there are many directories, there are many trees, क्या बोलते हैं, a bunch of trees will be generated. Okay, but if we put cd this, then we will come into the home, means there is city and there is also a home in the city. So I am at the home of the city, right? So basically I am at the home of this system, not at the root of the system, right? So let's move forward. Okay, so if I want to see which type of files and how many directories, okay, directories not, we can say how many folders in this. So for this there is a command list, that is ls, we press ls. Okay, so I can see there are many folders and files. Okay, so there is a folder desktop, documents, downloads, OneDrive, Postman. Okay, so I am okay. So if I want to go on OneDrive, then I have to put a command cd. Cd means change directory. And if I want to go OneDrive, this is OneDrive. So cd and put one drive, drive. Okay. So I basically went to the OneDrive folder. So if I want to see what type of content in this, how many files, how many folders in this, then again we have to put a command ls, that is list, and it will see all the directories, all the folders that is present in the file, in that OneDrive folder. Okay. Let's see. If I want to go to desktop, then again I will go change directory and I will desktop, right? So as you can see, I am at the desktop of my system, right? If I want to see how many folders, how many files on this desktop, then again we press ls and then we see how many files and how many folders are they are present on the desktop, right? So basically you have seen what I told you, that how to go on root of your system, how to go on home of your system, how to see how many files, how many folders present in a particular folder, right? Okay, how to change directory, means how to go from one folder to another folder. Okay, so before moving to further, I would like that please practice yourself once and then again come back to the lecture. Okay, so there is also a command, that is pwd, print working directory. If I put pwd, what is seeing that it will give me a complete path. Okay, it will give me a complete path that I am a disk drive C of users of Raghu of OneDrive of desktop. Okay, so pwd is print working directory. It will print a complete part of our working directory, right? So if I let's see, if I am on desktop and I want to go back one folder, right? So then I will do cd space dot dot and press enter, and I went back to one folder, right? Firstly, I am at desktop, and after commanding this cd space dot dot, I went back to the OneDrive. Then if I want to know what is the print working directory of this particular, so I will do pwd command and press enter, and then I will got, so change directory again, and I am going to desktop. Okay, so let's create a folder. Okay, let's create a folder, right? It's a very okay, before moving to creating a folder, if I only want to see what I want to see, how many files on a particular folder. So here what we are seeing, here we are seeing different type of folders, different type of files. Okay, when I am using ls command, so I am seeing that there are different type of folders, there are different type of files, but I only want to see files. So for this I am using ls dash la, right? So here there are different type of files that are present on my desktop. Okay, so as you can see, there is ls and there is ls dash la. Okay, ls is for there is different type of folders and there are different type of files also, and ls dash la is for list of all files, and it will also print the hidden files. Okay, ls dash la, it also prints the hidden file. Okay, so it shows everything. So it's my bad, I think sorry, it's my bad. It shows everything, means it shows folder also, it shows files also, and it shows hidden files also, right? So it's my bad, it shows hidden files also, right? as I can see, there are different type of files and folders also, and also hidden files they are present on it. Okay, so let's move further, and if I want to make a directory on desktop, then I will do mkdir, and what is the name of directory? Let's do rdev sorry rdev lab. Okay, rdev labs naam se. Okay, rdev lab, I made a directory. So now I want to go on this folder to change directory, rdev lab. Okay, I went back I went to the rdev lab folder, right? So if I want to create a file, so for creating file I am use there is a command touch, and what type of file I want to create? A.txt, that is text file. Let's see, if I want to create a .js file, then I can also create touch b.js. Okay, let's see, touch c.py, any type of file I can create. Okay, touch d dot what html. Okay, touch e dot what cpp. Okay, so let's see, I made different type of files in this particular rdev folder, but I want to see how many files. So I will do ls command and see. There are a.txt file, b.js file, c.python file, d.html, e.cpp file, right? Now if I want to what if I want to do, if I want to delete file. Okay, if I want to delete file. Okay, first delete, first we see delete, and then we see how to write into the file. Okay, so first we delete a file, rm, file name is what, rm, and there is a command rm, and the which file I want to delete, just write a.txt. Okay, it has been deleted. And now ls command, as you can see there is no a.txt. Okay, so if I want to delete c.py, then I will do rm c.py, and it will be deleted. Again do ls, and there will be no c.py file. Okay, so this is how to delete file, right? Let's see, if I want to delete a complete folder, right? If I want to delete a complete folder, so let's do rm dash rf rf. Okay, and folder name, that is r dev lab. So as I can see, cd dot dot and ls, is there available arc dev lab? Okay, let's see, is there any arc dev lab folder? There is a arc dev lab folder. Okay, cd, if I again go to arc dev lab, okay, I am back to the arc dev lab. Okay, so it will not work. Why? Because I am on the current folder and I am deleting that folder. So first go back and then delete rm dash rf, and folder name, that is arc dev lab. Okay, and it will be deleted now. Now ls, and as you can see there is no arc dev lab. Okay, so this is how you can delete folder, right? Okay, so for clear terminal we can clear command and the whole thing will be clear. So before moving further, what I told you ls command. Okay, I told you cd dot dot arc dev lag command. Okay, this is not a command. Okay, um okay, cd arc dev lag okay, arc dev lag command, and I told you touch command, that a.txt. okay, I also told you what is how to delete it, that is rf and a.txt. Okay, there is not a command. RF is command. No, RF is not command. Okay, rf.txt. So if I do ls, there will be no file present in the arcdev lab. Okay, so we are moving further to next, means advanced topic, right? For for writing something in your text file, in your Python file, in your JS file, any type of file you have created in your folder, you can write it. So let's move further. So for this, first step is, okay, so let's create a folder. Okay, touch touch a.txt. As you can see, I made a folder arcdevlag, and in this I put a file a.txt. If I do a command ls, then I have seen that a.txt is given. Okay, now very easy way to write something in your file, that is echo. Okay, and put hello 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 dev. You can write it like this, arrow, and then a.txt. It has been written. Okay, it has been written. So how to read file, how to know that that hello dev has been written in your a.txt. So for this there is a command, cat command. There is a cat command, and you can put file name a.txt, and we can see that hello dev has been written. In this again we have to write hello echo. If you want to write hello, this is arcdev labs, arcdev labs channel, question mark, sorry, double quoted, greater than symbol, and then just write a.txt. As you can see that if you want to write, if you want to read it, then again a.txt. As you can see that hello, this is our dev channel, right? So let's let's move to further. In next, there are different type of methods to write in a particular file. So this is the first method. Okay, in second method we are using nano. So nano file name a.txt. So I came into this file. Okay, and here what I want to write, I can write. So if I want to write this is Git Bash crash course. Okay, this is one of the best crash course, okay, on Git Bash. Okay, so if I want to exit, so as you can see that there are different kind of commands in this. There is Control Z for help, Control O for write out, Control F for where is, Control K cut, paste, execute, justify, go line, redo, undo, copy, where was, next, forward, next word, exit. Okay, so if I do Control X, okay, so saved modified buffer, yes, I will press key Y and then press enter. Here I back to the Git Bash. Okay, now how to know that our what we have written in a.txt has been written? So for this we will do what we will do. Okay, so we will do, to write this to read this file, we will do cat command a.txt. Okay, so as you can see it is not working, right? As you can see it is not working right now. Okay, okay, so I think I did something mistake. I think here a.txt, sorry, cat a.txt. Okay, if I go again nano a.txt, and okay, so content has not been saved. So hello, hello, this is our labs. Okay, and if I want to control X, and if I want to, yes, write to file and press enter, and then I will do cat a.txt. Yes, it has been saved. Yeah, last time it was not saved, that's why I'm not seeing when I use cat a.txt. So once again I can tell you how to write something in your file. So let's see. Okay, so nano, let's create another file, touch v.txt. You can, okay, touch, okay, has been created. If I want to go to this file, and nano v.txt, I come, hello, this is our dev labs. Okay, this is the best channel uh, channel for Git Bash crash course. Okay, this is let's do it. Okay, Control X, press Y, and then enter. And if you want to read file b.txt, and as you can see that hello, this is our collapse as what we have written in the file. Okay, so um, so what we have seen till now, we have seen how to change directory, how to create directory, how to um, write in file, how to read in file, how to create a file, how to delete a file, and how to delete a folder. Okay, so what next? Next we are going to create a Python file, and we are going to run it. Okay, it is very amazing. Let's go, let's do it. Okay, how a Python code could be run on terminal. As we can see that how can it be run. So let's touch um, hello.py. Okay, and go nano hello.py. Okay, let's print. Okay, hello, this is our dev labs. Okay, let's press enter, control X, save it, enter it. Now I have to run it. Okay, so for run it I have to put python hello.py. This is hello, this is our dev lab. So this is how we can how you can run a code in your terminal. So let's see a addition operation using python. Okay, let's do it. So hello, no, hello.py. Let's go, and I am going to, let's equal to 2 equal to 3, and let's add equal to a plus b, and print. Okay, add. Okay, so how can write it? The addition of two numbers is, can write it like this, and add, and then command and control X, save it and enter, and python hello.py. As we can see that our addition program has successfully done. So let's pretty good thing. Okay. Again we back to the our hello.python file, like nano hello.python, press enter, and here we will do some changes like okay, here we will print that our okay, your addition has been successfully executed. Okay, this is our code. Control X, Y, enter, and then Python hello.py. As you can see that okay, so it is wrong. I think it's my mistake. Python spell mistake. I mistake py. Okay, my bad. No problem. python. Okay, Python hello.py, and press enter. As you can see that hello, this is Arc Dev Labs. Your addition has been successfully executed, and addition of two numbers is 5. So I am giving you an assignment. Please create a calculator in which there are 4 operations: addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division, and you have to execute this code just using this Git Bash terminal, not using any VS Code, any code editor. Okay, just by doing this Git Bash terminal, right? This is your assignment. You can do by yourself. As I told you how to do addition operation, you can do uh, multiplication, division, and subtraction using calculator, right? So for moving further, let's create a GS file, right? So there are many developers here that are watching my video, so let's create a GS file also. Touch app.js. As you can see that this is a default app.js. Okay, so let's nano app.js. Okay, enter, and I want to console. What I want to console.log. Am I right? Hello, this is our tab labs. Okay, let's control X, Y, enter, and then node. Oh, okay. So for Python we are using Python. For JS we are using Node. Okay, so node app dot. I'm not going into deep because I know they are developers, so they know how to run JavaScript. Okay, app.js. See, our code has been run successfully. Hello, this is our develops, right? So next, what we can do? Should we create a server or should we go more deep dive? Okay, I think how much time I am spending here, right? Okay, it's 28 minutes. I think it's a long video, so let's go and create. Okay, so I'm going to create a server, right? What I'm going to create? I'm going to create a server. For this there is a need of many things, so stay calm, stay tuned, be focused. What am I writing? What am I installing? What am I doing? Just stay focused and see. Okay, so for this you have to install Node in your system. Okay, so let's create change directory. I am going back, and I am going to create a folder server. So server, no such file directory. Okay, mkdir, sorry, mkdir server I have created. Change directory and go back to server, right? I went into the server. Okay, let's check npm init, initialize it, npm dash v. Okay, node dash v. This is version, node version, that is v20.20.0. If it is that doesn't see, then you have to install. Okay, just go node and install. So for this, I know I'm not going into deep dive to tell how to install this and that. I'm just telling you how to create this server using Git Bash terminal. Okay, I am not at the beginner level. I told you what is necessary for beginners, right? How to create file, how to delete file, how to read file, how to write file. Everything I have told you. Okay. So right now I'm telling you how to create server using Git Bash terminal, right? So let's initialize our node. Okay. So for this I'm using npm init dash y, right? I initialize it. Okay, I am creating a server, so I have to install express. Okay, npm install express, right? I installed express. It is installing, it will take a time. Okay, it installed successfully. Now I have to create a file, that is touch. So I am creating file in server folder, right? So TUS is touch server.js. Okay, I successfully created. If I will ls command, then I will see there are node modules, there are package.json, there are package.log.json, and there are server.js. Okay, so I have to write code in our server.js file. So for this, how to write node nano server.js. Okay, so for this I am going to create a server, right? HTTP server. So for this const express equal to require. There is no any editor to help me. I have to write code manually. So I am going to write express. Okay. Okay. It may be possible that there will be error, but I have to check after compiling my code. Express. Okay. I initialize my app express, right? Okay, so app.get okay, uh, comma, and then request comma response, and then there is an arrow function here will come like this, response dot send. What I have to send is this is arc dev labs. Okay, I have to send this to server, and just come here and click this, close the bracket. Okay, I initialize my app.listen. At which port I am going to listen, that is 3001 port. And then there is an arrow function, where it owns. Okay, there is an arrow function, right? Here I am going to console.log. What I am going to console.log, here I am going to console.log is server is running, okay, on localhost 3001, right? I'm going to this, putting this and this. Okay, is everything good or not? Let's see. Oh, sorry, I think it's my bad. I put it here. I have to do it like this. Okay, I think everything is good. Now let's control X, control, sorry, only Y, not, and enter. Now node server.js, what is coming? Yeah, server is running on localhost 3001. So how to check it that our server, HTTP server, is running? Let's go on this and type localhost this 3001 and enter. Yeah, as you can see, this is our dev labs. Our server is successfully deployed. Our server is successfully working, right? So as you can see how I create a server just using by Git Bash. Okay, just using by Git Bash. So you can also ask, sir, we can also change our um, route. Yes, you can change. It's Control C for stop the server running currently localhost 3001. Just again back to the nano and server dot js. Okay, and then what we can add here, we can add app dot get. I'm copying it. Okay, and then I'm pasting. No, there is no copy paste, right? No problem, no problem, no problem. Okay, if I want to go on again app.get, and if I want to write it slash register slash sig slash sign in. Okay, close it, comma, and here what we can write is request comma response, and there will be a arrow function, and there will be a bracket, and then rest dot send. Okay, you are sig and you are signed in, and then close the bracket. Okay, right, and then close also it. Okay, control X, save it, enter it, and then node server dot js. So what we can say, server is running on this. Then go back to our localhost. So as we can see, this is ArcDev Labs, and if I go on slash sign in, so you are signed in. Okay, so you can see I change my route to slash sign in, and I can see. Okay, Control C, I stop my server. Okay, so there is question how to read what written in my code. Okay, there is also a question that how can we see that what is written in my particular file. So for this there is also a code. So but before executing that code, I would like to prefer you all just go and practice this what I have did. Okay, just go and practice this, right? After practicing successfully, and I think I am giving you assignment. What type of assignment I am giving to you? I am giving you assignment in which you have to do uh, create a three different routes, in which there is a sign up route, there is a sign in route, and there is a register route. So in sign in route, a user whose account is not created will be signed in. In sign up route, a user is not has not been created, his account will go on sign up page, sign in page for user who already created account, and register, in which there is another thing. Okay, so just go and create it, right? Let's read the file cat server.js. So as you can see that what we have written in our code, right? Const express this. Okay, so so currently what we will go to do, I think I should stop this lecture here, or should I continue? I think should I continue, right? Okay, so there is also I can add something that is very important for you, right? I can install nodemon. Start installing nodemon. Okay, so first ls, we do ls. Okay, server.js. Okay, npm Okay, just write code and been installed as G notmon. Okay, it is installing, right? Yeah, its packages will install, and then after that we will move further, right? So it has been installed. Now notmon server.js and node1 restart. Okay, server is running. So as we can see that it will auto restart whenever we change something in our code, right? Okay, so let's stop it and move further. Okay, now what we have seen in this. So first let's go and see what we have seen. So I think I should stop this lecture here, and I should continue intermediate git bash commands in next lecture. So तब तक के लिए धन्यवाद. Till then stay tuned, and after uploading next lecture you will see some intermediate commands that are also very useful in your development. Discuss what is cd dash command, what is history command, and many more commands, right? So I think we should start. So first let's clear. Okay, so first I am going to use cd spacebar dash command, and what we are seeing it, you are seeing it, it also gives me a pwd. Okay, and basically this command is used to find out last location. Means if I am at Delhi and going to Mumbai, so my last location was Delhi, and if again I move to Delhi, then my last location is Mumbai. So it basically tells about last location where I was. Okay, so if I change directory and I will go to arc, first do ls. Okay, so change directory to arc devlag. Okay, now I will do cd dash, and as you can see that my last location was at desktop. Okay, again I will do this, so it will see my last location was arc devlag. Okay, is that clear to everyone? What was cd dash command? Now my next command was my next command is history. So it will tell about all history what we have done till now. Okay, let's type history, and it would tell which command and how many commands we used till now in my terminal. Okay, so it is very basic command, I think. Okay, so there is a double exclamation command. Okay, and this command will tell you how many repeated last actions. Okay, like what we have done in last, it will repeat it and show it in the code. Okay, so this is basically double exclamation command, right? Okay, again I'm doing right. Next command is grep command. So what is grep command? It basically search um, words inside the file. Okay, so for example, there is a book and you want to search a particular word in a book, then you go and see where is the word. Basically, if let us example, let's take example. So there is a b.txt file, right? b.txt file, and if I want to read what content inside b.txt file, then I will do cat b.txt and it will show. Okay, so as we can see that there is a text I think there are many texts. Okay, there is a hello word. So if I want to search hello, okay, so I will write a command grep which word I would like to search. So I would like to search hello, and then which type of file. So it is in b.txt file. So basically it want to say that in which file would you like to search a particular word. So I would like to search a particular word in b.txt file, and the word is hello, and I am using grep double bracket and double order comma hello and then space bar, and then we have to write b.txt, and after doing that we have seen that hello word printed on my screen, right? Should we move to next code? Okay, right. So let's see. Um, I am going to nano b.txt. Okay, and I am going to write. Okay, control X, control. Sorry, not control. Okay, and cat b.txt. Sorry, my bad. b.txt. Okay, okay, okay. Again, go to b.txt and remove this, right? Okay, remove this, right, and control X, Y, and this. Okay, if I again want to see cat b.txt, so it's my bad. Why am what? Okay, see, I am going to find dot dash right, and in a b dot txt. Okay, okay, find a non-predicate, right? Okay, so what would I like to say here? There is a command find. Okay, it searches files or folders, okay, where it is present. Okay, so if I want to write file, so if you would like to search file, okay, anywhere, this is anywhere, then you can find it. So if I would like to find dot and then name, which type of file I would like to prefer. So first go back, okay, cd dot dot, sorry, control C, I have to back cd dot dot, and then I would like to find a dot b dot txt. Okay, so let's find, let's see, is it visible to me? Not b dot txt. Okay, let's enter. Okay, so as you can see that I find my file that arg.left slash arg.leg and slash b.txt. So basically find command is used to search any type of file or folder in the system, right? Okay, so next is I think next we should take move or rename, we can say that. So let's see, move b.txt. Okay, to where should I move it? I think I should move it to b dot txt, right? Move cannot start b dot txt, no such. Okay, so I am on desktop. Just change the directory. What is directory name? That is arg-lag. Okay, and then move b.txt to b.txt, and it has been moved. Now I will do ls. As we can see that there is no b.txt file, it has been moved to b.txt file. Okay, now my next command is head and tail. So if I want to see what is the first page of a particular file, then I will do head of b.txt. txt, and it is shown that hello, this is ArcDev Labs. Okay, this is the head of our b.txt file. Okay, now our next command is wc, that is word count, how many words in a particular file. So if I go word count in b.txt file, then it shows 8853 b.txt, means there are, as you can see, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 words in the b.txt file. Okay, so what should I do next? Our next command is curl. It calls basically APIs. So what I would like to say that if I call like curl http colon backslash localhost 3000, so it basically what it does, it will do API call and sends the response from the server on localhost 3000. So I will do enter, and it sends the HTML file that I had written on the server. Okay, so I already this server is working on localhost 3000, so that's why it is working. Otherwise, if particular localhost 3000 is not working, then it will not send this code. Okay, so I can tell you what is basically is this. Let's go. So this is basically is this. Okay, localhost 3000 it is running on, right? And this is basically why API workflow. Okay, do not take tension, this is not necessary. I just want to tell you what is curl command. It basically sends uh, data from your server. Okay, localhost 3000. As I think you know what is this command, curl command, right? Second is alias, right? Alias. Okay, alias basically giving a nickname like gs equal to git status. Okay, so bash alias gs is not found. Okay, no problem. Okay, I think I made a mistake here. There is no space bar. Okay, I think it should be work. Enter. Okay, so I will do gs fedel, not a git repository. Okay, so there is no git repository, that's why it is not working, right? Let's do clear. It's a basic command, clear command. Okay, so first we are going to see what are git status, what are git add dot, what are git commit, right? So for this we have to create an repository in GitHub. So before creating git repository on GitHub, first let's go on our server folder. Let's go on server folder, change directory to server. Okay, ls command using, right? Okay, so git init, so initialize empty git repository. So as you can see that we initialize our git repository. So before pushing to git repo before pushing to git code, before pushing to any code on GitHub, first we have to initialize it, and then we have to git add dot. Okay, warning. Okay, so here there is warning. Why warning is given to us? Okay, so here it is giving warning that node modules. So there are many things that we need to focus, or we need to know that which type of files we should not push on GitHub, like node modules, .env files, package.nation files. So these files should not be pushed on GitHub. Okay, right? So I think I should create a file touch.gitignore. Okay, already created. So nano dot git ignore. Okay, and then I will put node modules, right? Okay, control X and then yes. Okay, so I will put git add dot. So warning, making copy of, okay, so it will work. It will not push your node modules on GitHub, right? Now I will going to git commit -m and I will do initial commit. Okay, and if you are beginner it is a little bit difficult to understand, but if you are developer and you know what how to write code, how to create websites, you know what I am doing right now. Okay, so git commit, right? So created node. Okay, it has been created, everything has been created, right? Next, what we should do, so I'm not here to tell um, which type of file should I push or not. I am here to tell you what git command is used to do, right? Here we see what is git state, what is git init, what is git add dot, what is git commit, and what is git status. As you can see, if I put git status, so git status is showing. Git is not git command, git status, sorry, git status. So git status is on branch master, nothing to commit, working tree clean. Okay, now if I want to check logs, git log, so commit this, author this, so it's my account, right? It will show what did I commit right now. Okay, so I will see git branch. Next command is git branch, git branch. So which type of in which branch I am currently now? So I am in branch that is master branch. Okay, if I want to change my branch name, so git checkout branch name. Here I can see, right, agent error, agent did not match any file known to git. Okay, git checkout branch, right? I think git checkout agent, right? Okay, no problem. I think there is some mistake in my code or not. Okay, I think it's checkout. Mm, checkout slash is it code? No, git checkout slash agent. Okay, so git, I'm going to taking help, right? Okay, so here is where is the code? Where is the code? Okay, okay, git help. Okay, restore bicep log branch, reset switch tag, fetch, right? There are many commands that uses git. Okay, so for me, where is it checkout? I think it's did I create it or not? So okay, leave it. I will tell you in further lectures how to, when I will build a project, I will tell you how to do this. At that point you will understand very clearly, right? So till now we have seen different type of intermediate codes, intermediate commands. So in for moving next, I recommend you just practice it, and after practicing move to next. Okay, so I think I should move forward and create a fully web project just using by Git Bash. Okay, so should we start or not? I think should we start. So I am going to create a fully project, that is full stack project, right, in which I am going to write front end in HTML plus JavaScript, backend in Node.js server, API that connects both, and Git, that is version control, right? So let's start. I'm going to write some code here. Okay, so for this I'm going to back on desktop and create a directory that is full stack. Okay, change directory and come on to full stack. Okay, let's create another directory on this, that is backend, right? Now change directory to backend and then npm init dash y. Okay, I already told you in previous lecture what is npm init dash y. I'm initializing my node. Okay, after that npm install express course, right? It is dependencies installing. This express is a package, core is a package, install. Okay, now create a file, touch what server.js. Okay, and go to server.js and write some code, const express. As you can see, it is very basic. There is no need to require and then write express. Okay, I don't think so you need to take tension. It is very simple basic codes. If you know how to write backend, you can write it very easily, right? Now const course, okay, equal to require, and I think it's course. Okay, see, now initialize your app, const app equal to express. Okay, is that clear to everyone? Okay, just comment below if you don't understand. And app.use. Okay, app.use will be course, right? Similar with this. Okay, so app.use express.json. I will explain you after writing code. Okay, so let's create a API route, app.post. Here I am going to create API route slash API slash register. Okay, request comma response, and then there is a arrow function. Okay, you can write const this. Okay, name equal to rec.body, right? Then you can console.log, and then you can write user. Okay, don't come on this. Okay, user. Here you can put name, right? I think it's wrong. To this and its name. So basically it will post name, okay, on the server. Okay, rest.json, and here what we need to write message and then register, right? Registered. Successfully. Okay, right. I think I just need this code. Everything is done. Now I have to start server app dot listen on which port? 3002 port. Okay, 3002 port, and then I will create a arrow function, right? Console dot log. What we have to console that server is running successfully. Okay, server is running successfully, right? Okay, so close the brackets and okay, so our backend has been done. Control X, yes, enter. And if I do node server.js, what will, okay, what it is giving unexpected input. Okay, syntax error unexpected. So what is the syntax error? Okay, so nano, let's go into server.js and see where is the syntax error. Okay, there is a syntax error. Okay, I think I did not actually use, so app dot, one second, I think app dot use course, everything is fine, then why it is showing me error? Okay, course, everything is correct. Okay, const app as it is also correct. App dot use course. Okay, app dot use exploitation, right? I think everything is correct, then why it is giving me error? Okay, require access. Okay, name the body, username, response, right? See, everything is correct, then why it is giving me error? I think the error is from here. Okay, understood. The error is from here, right? I think it should be done. It should not give me error. Okay. Node server.js. Yeah, our server has been successfully, our HTTP server created. Okay. Now, let's go on. Let's close it. Okay, and create our backend. Create our front end. Cd dot dot cd mkdir make directory front end, right? Change directory to front end, right? I am back to the front end and I'm going to touch file that is index.html. Okay, and I am going to write in this file index.html cy, nothing control x, right? HTML, right? Okay, so nano, and then we go back to this. Okay, so let's create it. So I think you should know what is the boilerplate of this HTML. Okay, you should know everything, you should know, because sometimes in interviewer asks you to let's write code without any using editor, so that's why you need to know everything. Okay, so I'm writing it manually, that is I'm going to take it as event and that slash title. Okay, then here what we put, should we put head, right? And then here we should put body, right? And I think also we have to put a close bracket here. Okay, here I also should put a close bracket, body, and in body I have to put here that is HTML, Okay, so here we have done, right? Next, what we need to write, let's first write header. It is header our h1 and then close bracket and h1. Okay, write it. Event registration. Okay, event registration. I created my head. Uh, Controls X. Yes. Enter. And what we can write, start index.html. Yeah, it should be start. Yeah, as you can see, um, our front end part, right? I only put event registration like head, so it is working fine. Let's go nano index.html. Let's complete our complete code. Okay, let's see how to do it. Okay, just give input. Okay, it's input close bracket and then just give input. Okay, what we have to write here is in this we have to give id. Id is what? Name. Okay, placeholder is what? That is enter your name, right? Is there anything we need to write it? I don't think so there is anything need. Okay, I don't think so. Right, now we have to create a button. Okay, now we have to create a button for this. We have to create a button. Okay, so we have created button. In this, what we can write, we will put event listener on click equal to register. Okay, that is a register function, right? And then register. Okay, this is what we need here. Now I will do my script. I'm going to write my script. Okay, see carefully one by one step. It is very easy if you know how to write. Okay, here I am using async function, right? Here I am using async function register. Okay, async function, that is register, right? I think here I am wrong. Yes, this is right. I think it should be wrong or right. I don't know. So sometimes it is very difficult to know. Okay. So here is const name equal to document dot get element by id. Okay. Here what is id name? That is what is id? Id is name, right? Dot value. Okay. I'm making a const await and fetch. What should we fetch and from where should we fetch? http localhost what we have right listen for this 2002 slash API slash register. Okay. From where we have to fetch the data. Okay. And I think I should put comma here, and there is also we need to know that is method we have to write which type of method I am using. So I am using post method, right? Because I am posting headers. In headers, what we can write? We can write content type. Content type. Okay, content type is what? Content type is application slash JSON. Okay, application slash JSON. Okay, I think it's pretty good. I just close it and just close the bracket, comma, and then move forward and then write body. In body, what we are going to put, that is JSON dot stringify, right? Stringify, and I'm going to put it name here and close the bracket. Okay, and I think here we have to close our bracket right now. Okay, so I close the bracket and I am going to create const data equal to await and restore JSON, right? I know it sometimes it little be what I can say seems to be difficult to understand, but you should, and it is not that much hard to understand. Okay, so I think I should save it. Control X, Y. I think I should check first, is there any cons response? Okay, so there is a mistake. I think I should put enter, and then again I have to go this, and I think I made a mistake here. It is const await equal to, okay, everything is I think right. Const await content type, so let's start it. Okay, okay, so start index.html. Okay, oh, see how beautiful is this, how beautiful, how beautiful. Okay, enter your name, Raghu, and register. Okay, so it will not work still because I think I should correct. Okay, so I have to open both servers, right? Okay, so to run my full project, I have to use two terminals, right? In first, I have to run my front end, and in second, I have to run my back end. So let's go and run it. So again, I'm going to open next window right here. Let's start. Where is Git Bash? Let's run it. Okay. going to my full stack. Okay, change directory to backend and then run nodes server.ts, right? So server is running and then I have to go back and then register. So I think I should go to that path, right? Let's go. HTTP localhost 3000 2 slash API slash register. Why once what happened? What happened? What happened? Error is occurring. Why it is happening? Let's see. Let's see. Why is it happening? Why? It's my mistake. I did some mistakes in my code. Let's see again my code, right? So nano index.html, right? So as you can see that, right? So this is the correct code. Am I right? I did it correct. Okay, I correct it. So this is the correct code here. What we have to do, I think this is when something is wrong. I think so. Okay. Let's wait a moment. I will fix it. And after that, run code. Okay. Okay, so I think it should be run. Let's okay, so start. So I think it should run the code. Start next dot. So before start running, I think I should do this. Okay. So where is this? First, I think I should start my server. Node server.js, right? Server is running successfully. Now I am going to deploying it, right? If I'm going to write it ras register, see, registered successfully, okay, and the user has been posted here, right? If I put any other name, right, Raghu, then it will, I will register successfully, and here Raghu will be shown. So as you can see that my fully frontend and backend is working properly. So to run both the frontend and backend, we have to open two windows, in which one window will run frontend and one will run backend. So you can also run only one window, because once we start our frontend, there is no need to start again. Just need to start our backend. So you can run directly. There is no need to uh, open other window, right? So in last video we have seen how to create front end, back end, how to run server just using terminal, right? In this video we are going to discuss some more advanced commands. Okay, so stay with me. I am going to tell you some more advanced commands, some pro level commands and some developer level commands. Okay, so before moving further, I would like to tell you, if you studied till now last two lectures, what I have told you, what I studied about different type of commands, creating HTTP servers. Okay, so do practice more and more. Okay, be confident, be confident, right? So I think let's start. In this video we are going to see some more advanced commands. So first I am going to start with some output directional commands, right? Output redirectional. So what I want to say, so first I am going to back here, and let's create a project. Let's create a directory. Okay, make dir, and project name is, that is arc dev, right? In this I'm going to create files. Okay, if I will do ls, then it will, okay, so change directory to, oh, arc dev, right? Sorry, change directory to arc dev, right? And if I do this, so it is empty. Now I'm going to create some files, that is a.txt, b.txt, c.txt, d.txt, and e.py, f.js, g.py, h.js, right? Okay, so what am I doing here? I am doing wrong. Why I am doing wrong? I just want to see list of files, but I have to create file. Okay, so I will do touch command here, and then I will press enter, and all the files have been created inside arcdev, okay, folder. So let's see file has been created or not. Let's see ls command. As you can see that all the files has been created, right? So now what I want to say, that what is output redirectional? So output redirectional, it basically, it does not show output on screen. Okay, it basically move, or we can say that it writes that particular files in another file. So let's see an example. If I put ls command, then as you can see that it shows all the files that are present in arcdev. But if I use another command, right, if I use ls greater than sign, and what we can write, file dot txt. So as you can see that it doesn't show me any type of files that are present in arcdev. So what happens here, here basically happens, okay, so if I put ls command, right, okay, so as you can see that there is a file.txt. Okay, so what I want to say that, so all the files that are present in arcdev are written into file.txt. Let's see let's check the data. What is data present in file.txt? So for this, what we have to write command, that is cat command, and then write file name file.txt. So as you can see that what I told you, all the files written into the file.txt. So that is the redirectional command that are used in this git bash. Okay, so you can also ask, sir, if I want to um, mm, write something in that particular file, then what will happen? So if I will write something in that file.txt, then it will be override, and it will delete all the written data inside the file.txt file previously. So let's see, echo, I am writing hello, and then I am writing in which file? I am writing in file.txt. Okay, so as you can see that I already written. So let's see what is inside file.txt. So file.txt, so okay, I think it's something wrong. Okay, I think something is wrong. Okay, something is wrong, I missed the symbol. So echo, I'm going to write hello, and then greater than sign, and then write file.txt. Okay, now read the content inside the file, that is file.txt. As you can see that all the data previously written inside the file.txt has been deleted, right? So if I again write something, that is echo, inside file.txt, write echo world, right, and if I append this, then file.txt. Okay, as you can see that um, if I again want to see what is the content inside the file.txt, so as you can see that the previously written content has been deleted. Okay, the only content written inside the file.txt is world. Okay, world. So Let me so if I want to write again and again, but my previous data should not be deleted, so for this we have a append command, right? There is a command to append particular word, particular thing, particular file inside a given file. So by this method you can write like this. So if I want to write echo uh, hello in double brackets greater than 2 times, here you will do 2 times and file.txt. As you can see that if you want to read what is inside the file.txt, so see, this is world hello, so the previous data has not been deleted after writing it double arrow. Okay, not double arrow, double greater than sign, right? Okay, so I think it has been understood by you. Okay, how to write it, how to do it, right? Okay, so I think let's move on to next command. So in previous lectures I told you double exclamation command, right? cd spacebar dash command. Okay, I also told you git init command, git add dot command, git merge command, right? Okay, so many commands I told you about it. So as I told you, this command, that is a redirectional command in which you can do as you wish. So let's go on next level, and I am trying. So what we have seen till now, we have seen how to create a directory, that is mkdir, and we input, that is dev. So here directory has been created. So if I want to create a directory and also want to change that directory, and in that particular directory I want to write some file, so indirect way how can we write? So mkdir, I am going to create a directory, that is devs, and I want to change directory into devs, and I want to create some file, that is touch. Okay, app.js file, a.txt file, b.txt file, c.txt file, d.txt file, and if I also want to do, that is e.python file, right? So by writing this command you can write directly, you can create a directory, you can create folder, you can move onto that folder, and you can also create files inside that particular folder. So as you can see that if I do ls command, then it will list all the files that are present inside the devs folder. Right now I am going to tell you about next command. So next command is tree. Okay, so it is basically give me a particular devs command. So as you can see that I am a devs folder, right? Here I am in devs folder, and it will give me a tree structure of particular devs folder. So in a particular devs folder, how many files, if in there is a folder inside devs devs folder, it will also create a tree for that. If in devs folder there is a folder and in that folder there are many files, then it also create a tree for that particular folder. So let's create it, right? So I'm going to create a mkdir make directory in devs folder. What is make directory? I'm going to create web dev, and also I'm going to create change directory to web dev. Okay, and I'm going to create some files in it, right? Touch a.txt, b.txt, c.txt, right? So our folder has been created. Okay, let's go back cd dot. So if I am doing tree, so it will show only 3 files, right? Because we are in currently web dev folder. Now I am going back and cd dot. So this is not a command. So I went back to the devs folder, and if I again do tree, then it will show me. Okay, so as you can see that there is a directory and there is a file. Okay, so 1 2 3 4 5 6, there is 6 files and one directory. So it will tell you how many files, how many folders, how many directories present in the particular folder, right? So move on to next command, our next command. Okay, so before moving for the next command, if that particular tree command is not working in your system, then you can do npm install -g and tree CLI. Okay, after enter it, it will install some packages and then you can use tree command, right? So next move on to next command. So our next command is just go back to 3 level up, 2 level up from your current directory, right? So what I mean to say, so if I do this, then I back to our arcdev. So if I am going to again change directory to devs, sorry, control C, change directory to devs, change directory to web dev, and then I'm going to change directory /////. As you can see that I jump from web dev to 3 level back. So web dev from arcdev to desktop, right? So 3 level back I went. Okay, right? Okay, so okay, I also told you what is grep command in last lectures, right? So there is also a command in which you can only see a particular type of file. Like if you want to see .js file, you can see. If you want to see .txt file, you can see. So let's see how does it work, right? So let's go. I'm going to again arcdev. Okay, I'm going to again cd devs. Okay, now I want to see ls. This is a command in which I can see a particular type of file that represents inside the folder. So I am going to doing grep, right? And I want to see .js file, right? So as you can see that there is only one file present in devs folder, that is app.js. Let's see, I'm doing ls command and there are four.txt file, and if I want to see these files, I will do ls 9 and I will do what, grep grep, and I will do .txt and then press enter. As you can see that there is no grep. Okay, oh sorry, it's my bad, I mistakenly write wrong spelling. Okay, so I think this is good. So as you can see that there is four .txt file that represent inside the devs folder. So I think you know how to do it. So before moving further, I will suggest you that go and practice more and more, just grasp these concepts, right? Now move on to next command. So this is a command of port debugging. So it is a very useful command for developers. Because why it is useful? Because it finds which type of port is using that particular port. Okay, means I want to say that which app is using that particular port. So let's see, if I am doing netstat, right, netstat ano line and then grep grep, and I'm going to write localhost 3000 port. So as you can see that netstat. Okay, so as you can see that it is not saying anything to me, right? So I am going and open my terminal and run a particular code on a localhost. After that we can see how is it working or not. Okay, okay, so before going to this, I created a server.js file, right? Let's go on to run that server, right? So before going to, I think I should run it locally here, and then I am going to see you how it is, how exactly is it working, right? So npm, where is it? Yes. Okay, I think it will be run. Just go fast. Yeah, it is running in my terminal. Yeah, it starts running on localhost 3000. Okay, so as you can see that this is running VAPI AI toolkit. I made it, right? So let's go and see what is happening here, right? Again, we are going to debug our port, which app is using localhost 3000 port, right? The net is that here no line, and then grep grep 3000 and press enter. So as you can see that TCP, this listening, this TCP, this. So as you can see that, okay, as I think in, if you are computer science or IT background, you know what is transport layer protocol, what is TCP, okay, transport control protocol, what is time wait, what is listening. So it is basically when you study about when you study in your computer science, there is a subject computer network in which we will study what is TCP, what is TCP protocol, in which there are different states like listening state, time bit state, and also there is client server, client start, server respond, there is establishment. Okay, so there are many states that are presented TCP protocol. So once you will study, you will know how it is actually works. So if you want, I will also made video on this, how actually does TCP works in real life, right? So let's move on to next command. Okay, so let's do it. That is change directory, devs, change directory to dev, change directory to, what is argdev, argdev. Okay, so as you can see that I'm going to initialize it, git init command that is used for initialization, and then I'm going to git add dot. Okay, and I'm going to git commit minus m, and then it is initial commit, right? Okay, so file has been created right now. So if I want to check which what is the branch name, git branch. So as you can see, this branch is master. So if I want to change my branch, so if I want to change my branch, then use this code git check out dash b new feature. So here dash b you can write branch name, what you want. So I am writing agent. So as you can see that here branch has been changed. Okay, so now I am going to check what is the branch name, git branch. So as you can see that branch is agent right now, right? There are two branch. Okay, so I am going to check git status command. It will check what is the status of particular repository, that is on branch. Means it is saying that on branch agent means we are at branch agent and there is nothing to commit, working tree clean, right? So if I want to merge it, git merge agent, right? As you can see that already up to date, everything is up to date, right? Okay, so I think let's move on to next command. So if I want to check logs, what we have done in this till now, so I am writing this code git log dash dash all one line, that is not online, that is one line, and you can see first we do agent, then master, then initial commit, right? Okay, so before moving to further, I would like suggest you that please do these commands on your tips. Okay, don't be take it easy, because if you see lectures you know that I am able to do, but after completing lectures your mind is not able to recall these commands, because I told you about prox 20 to 30 commands till now, right? So really suggest you, I strongly suggest you just go and do practice more and more. Okay, so I think these are the some advanced commands, you can use it. Now let's move on to create a project, okay, in which I am going to teach you how to create sign up, how to create login using JWT, how to redirect to home page, and home page connected to backend using a protected route, right? Okay, so I think I should start it. So basically, first I am going to create its backend, and after that I'm going to create its front end, right? So for backend, I am going to create a first project in which I am going to create server, okay, and for login and sign up there is also a file, and after logging there is a home file, right? And there is a full server code also in backend, okay. And for frontend I am going to write login and sign up, right? So I think let's do it. Let's do it. So clear the and change to, okay, so change directory to desktop. Okay, so let's build a directory. So I'm going to create directory direct mkdir, that is projects02, and then change direct projects 02, and in that I'm going to create a file that is dutch server.js, right? Okay, so what happened, mkdir, and okay, so here is mistake, right? Here I'm going to write and then enter, okay. Cannot create directory project 02 file, okay, file already exists, okay, okay, okay. So mkdir, what we can write, that is, so I am going to write agent x, agent t, okay, and change directory to agent t, okay, and touch and create server.js, right? So I think till now you are very expert in writing these type of codes. What am I writing, okay, right now? So as you can see that if you do ls command, you can see there is a server.js file inside the agent.agent file, right? So in this file I'm going to create a directory that is mkdir, and I'm going to create a directory that is public, okay, public slash, okay. So I created a public folder inside agent t, and in this public folder I am going to create two files, that is change directory to public and touch index.html, and also you can write home.html, right? So as you can see that if you do ls command, you can see there is two files, home.html and index.html, okay. So I think go back, okay, there is a server.js file and this. So let's go on server.js file and start writing inside the server.js file, okay. Okay, so before doing this, right now, before doing this, I think you should create some, install some dependencies inside our folder. So let's create it, okay, Alex, and let's install npm. So you have to install dependencies in agent t folder, right? So for this you have to initialize this npm init dash y, press enter, it is initializing your node, okay. npm install. I am going to install some packages. Okay, install express. Okay, mongoose, right? JSON web token, right? B crypt js and codes, right? So install these dependencies inside your agent folder, and then go to server.js file, in which you have to assign these packages. Okay. Okay, so let's do ls command. So as you can see that there are different node modules, package.json, package. Okay, let's create one file also. Okay, touch dot git ignore, and also create dot env, right? And in dot env I am going to nano dot env. I am going to write node modules. Oh, sorry, in node dot. Okay, so in nano dot git ignore and dot git ignore file, I am going to put node modules. Okay, okay, again do node modules. So here is node modules is this. So again go and write ignore and write it like this. Okay, and if I want, where is okay, so just control X, Y and enter, right? Okay, so in dot git ignore we don't need to push code on GitHub node modules, and also in dot env we also don't need to push code, right? Okay, so let's go and create our server. Let's create. So first initialize your express equal to require, and then express, right? And then const, what we can write, mongoose, const mongoose equal to require, and then what you can write, you can write mongoose, right? And also you can write jwt, that is jwt web token, json web token, which is written as json web token require, and you can write what, json web token, json web token, right? You can also write like this, and also you can write bcrypt, that is still encrypt. Okay, require, require, and what we can write, bcry bcrypt js. Okay, is that clear to everyone? So I think there is a mistake here. Okay, let's again, last thing you have to initialize, that is course equal to require, and what you have to initialize, course. Okay, okay, so now you have to do const app equal to express. I already told these commands in previous videos, right? Because when I was building server, http server. Okay, so I also told you about it, app.use. Okay, just go express dot json, right? And do like this, app.use express json, right? Semicolon, app.use, what is express dot static, right? And what we can do, public. Okay, public here, right? Is there any changes we need to do? No. And app.use, what is course, right? Okay, so I already written it, and I am going to write const jwt underscore secret. Secret is, that is, you can write it, you can anything write, that is arc dev lab, you can write this secret. Okay, now I need to connect our database. So for connecting database, I am going to write mongoose dot connect and write. So for this we have to create a database in mongoose, right? So let's go on mongoose. If you have desktop icon, then you can also do from there. If you don't, just go and create an account on mongoose. Okay, from there you have to create a cluster, and from cluster just put your URL. Okay, let's start. I am going to tell you how to create step by step. Okay, so this is my, okay, so create a new cluster. Why it is going here? Okay, I think my net is slow. Okay, it is going to sign up, right? Okay, just go and sign up with your account. Okay, I'm going to sign up. It is code. Okay, this is, this site can't be reached. Okay, okay, this is the landing page of our MongoDB. And this, what we have to do, just I accept it, submit. Okay, why it is lagging here? Okay, so it is welcoming. Okay, just well, what is it is asking? Okay, so build projects I have in mind. How long have you been deploying for MongoDB? So okay, I have been experienced, so I will write this. What type of data will your project use? So okay, not sure, streaming data, customer data, right? Time series, other sales transaction data, user activity. Okay, so I can put it here, right? Will your application include the following architectural models? So what I can write is serverless function as a service. Finish. And you can also skip, there is no need to fill all things. Okay, okay, so let's create deploy your cluster. So go on free. Okay, there cluster 0, use AWS Mumbai. Okay, and to here you can write name. I'm going to name it as what I can write, that is agent. Okay, create deployment. Okay, so go it, and this is the password, you can copy it. This is the URL. Okay, let's go create database user, choose connection method, go drivers, and then this, just done, right? Okay, create clusters. So as you can see that It is loading sample database. Okay. Okay, it is deploying. I think it will take some time. Okay. Okay, it is loading. Till then, I'm going to write my code. So let's move on to further. It is buffering. Till then, I am going to what I can create. I can create. Okay, so leave it till then. First, let's go to create const app.post start server, creating server API slash sign up. Okay, comma async request comma response, right? You can also use arrow function and then const, and then you can use name comma password. Okay, close the bracket, react dot body, state clear. Okay, and then const. Okay, const hast equal to await, right? Bcrypt bcrypt dot has, here you have to write password comma 10, right? Close the bracket, then this, and then you have to do const user equal to new user, and then what next you have to do, you have to do name comma password. Okay, just do what am I doing, has hashed, right? Okay, let's move on further. Await user dot save, right? User dot save. Okay, okay, then do rest dot json, and then what you have to do, message. What message? It is sign up successfully, right? Sign up successfully, and close the bracket. Everything you need to close, and then again close brackets, right? I think you have created successfully your this app route API slash sign in async request comma response. Okay, I think everything is correct. Let's go for login. App dot post. Here what we can write, API slash login comma, what we can write, sync, that is request comma response, and then what we can write here, we can write const name comma password, right? Close the bracket, and equal to, and dot reg dot body, right? And then const user equals wait, right? Const user equal to await, and then you can do user dot find one, and then what is its name. Okay, right, just close the brackets, and then response dot status 400, right? Response dot status 400 dot json, and then you have to do a message of, what is the message, that user not found. Okay, and close double bracket. Okay, let's go further, and then const, what we have to write, that is const match. If it is match equal to await, and what we can write, that is bcrypt dot compare is password comma user dot password. Okay, here there is a wrong. Okay, password, right? You can write like this. If there is not match, okay, if there is not match, you can return. Okay, you can return, right? You can return. Okay, you can return, but if dot response is matched, then status 400. Okay, dot json, and what we can write in message, we can write in message, that is wrong password, right? You can write it like this. I think it is that it is clear to everyone now. That's const, okay, token equal to jwt dot sign, and then what we can write here, id. Id is what? Id user underscore id, user underscore id, and then we can write it here, comma. Here we can write our jwt underscore secret, right, comma. We can write it here, expires. Okay, expires in what, 1h, right? You can write like this. Now I'm going to rest.json, and I'm going to create it message, right? I'm going to create message login success, right? Here is a login message that has been successfully created, right? And then close it also. Okay, so now we have to create function. Okay, so we have to create middleware, right? Here we create a login upper, oh, and upside, that is sign up. Now we are going to create middleware, right? Let's see. Function auth, request comma response comma next, right? Const, what is const, token equal to rec dot headers, and then what we can write, you can write authorization. Okay, authorization, right? If there is not token, if there is not token, right, you can write it return. Okay, and then response dot status, and do response dot status, that is 401 code. Okay, dot json, and then what we can write, we can write a message. What we can write in message, so we can write in message that no token. Okay, just close the bracket right here, and then try. And what we can write next, we can write next, that is const decoded equal to jwt dot verify. Okay, then go on to token comma jwt underscore secret, right? Now next rec dot user id equal to decode dot id. Okay, then do next, go to next and do next, right? And then close the bracket and do catch what we can catch here, that is rest dot user id equal to decoded dot id. Okay, and then do next and just write it catch. Okay, and do rest dot status, what we can write it here, status 401. Okay, dot json, and then you can write a message. What we can write a message, you can write a message, write a message that is invalid token, right? Invalid token. Okay, we can write like this also. Okay, so now we have to create a protected route also. Okay, now we have to create a protected route. So for this you write app.get and slash API slash home. Okay, just do comma and do auth comma async rec comma response. Okay, and you can do what you can do, const user await, right? And do user dot find by id, and that use rec dot user id, right? You can write it also like this, and then rest dot json, and you can write a message, right? What you can write in message, you can write in message that welcome. Here we can write dollar, and here we can write user dot name, right? User dot name. Okay, user dot name. So for this we have to use indentation. Okay, so let's go and write it like this. It will create an impact because we are using dynamically, right? And then close the brackets completely. Okay, okay, now we have to start the server. So for start the server, I'm going to use mis listen. I'm going to use listen 3002 comma. This is what we need. Actually this is arrow function, and we have to console dot log. What we have to console in log, that is server running on local host, what local host 3002, right? So I wrote it, close the bracket, and just do check. So I don't think so I think that there will not be any mistake in it, right? So let's see. I think first we should connect our database.